Welcome back to The Hobbit. Looks like you hit a snag. So in the last episode of Paper Mario, that's it. There's no doors, there's no super, and there is no, I repeat, no stickers involved whatsoever. We never speak of those days. We talked to some old guy and he said that he likes a certain type of food, so we're gonna have to go and look for it out in the middle of the oasis. Why? Because we are nice guys. Apparently. I personally am not a nice guy, honestly, but for the sake of progression, for the sake of understanding what the hell is going on, I believe I'll pretend to be such. Because I am so-called nice guy. So, if you want the thing that the guy wants, there's an oasis out in the middle of the desert. If you just go straight down as soon as you leave the town, you can get yourself a lime. And if you go to this other tree over here, you can get yourself a lemon. He's going to need one of those too. Guess which one, if you were paying attention to the clues hinted at as earlier. I believe there's also another secret. There's an obvious one I know about, but I'm just checking the trees to make sure. They're not hiding anything. The trees talk to me. They say, hey, buddy, you look pretty pale. Is it because, yeah, in the desert? I don't know. I was trying to go for something there. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. Oh well. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But anyway, we have this new thing called right here. This is called a super block. And what this does is it powers up a certain party member. Basically what happens is their attack increases by 1 and they also get a new ability. So I'm not really sure who I want to power up. I guess Paracarry is going to be the most useful in this chapter, so we'll power him up first. So as I said, all it does is power up. It adds 1 point of damage per attack that he uses, but it also gives him a new attack, and it's called, what is it? Let's take a look at what that is. Check abilities. He learns airlift. Basically, this will just take away an enemy from the field, and yeah, you don't get any star points from it though, so you might want to be careful with that as well. Why do I say that? You might want to be careful with that as well. You haven't used anything like it before, though. I'm just saying, you should be careful with it. I'm just gonna get in a battle for the sake of getting in a battle, because I didn't really properly introduce these enemies. These right here are called Bandits. You do not want to run into this enemy. Ever. You should have a strict aversion to them, because they are jerks. The main reason why they're jerks, specifically, is that, what they could do is that if they're out in the field long enough, they can steal your items. If they hit you just right, they can steal your stuff. Sometimes they steal something that's actually very worthwhile. You might want to be careful of that. So it's very important that you do guard against some of the attacks. Also, if you do attack them, you can get the item back, but it's just kind of like, it's a very dastardly enemy, I suppose. I would have attacked one just to get rid of it, to save the coin, but I just wanted to demonstrate how it's working. I think I did demonstrate that with the first guy. I guess I'm just making excuses for myself at this point. Oh. Oh, wow. Damn, he just everywhere. It just went everywhere, man. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, get the hell away from me. No, get away from me. That did absolutely nothing. What the heck? Okay, so now that I've shown that, we can go all the way back to town. And then we can show them the new items that we got, because we're show-offs, man. We're just showing off, man. There's no way. I don't know what that was. It was me having a slight aneurysm. Probably. Something along those lines. Someone who gives things is a nice guy. Yes, very nice. Give something. Now, it's either the lime or the lemon, but if you remember correctly, he said begins with L and ends with N, so it's the lemon. Oh, heavenly! A lemon! The nicest of nice things. You have proven you are a nice guy by giving me my favorite thing. And since you are so nice, yes, I'll tell you something really nice. So we added the option how to see Mustafa. To find Mr. Mustafa, go to the shop in this town. First, buy the right shroom, then buy a dusty hammer. You must buy them in correct order, yes. Remember, the right shroom first, then dusty hammer. This is secret sign out to those loyal to Mustafa. If you buy these things in correct order, the owner of the shop will let you see Mustafa. Remember, not to buy them in correct order. If you still acknowledge, you must give me something more, you understand? That's it. Bride's room. That's the hammer. Okay, I will... Okay, you got it, Mr. Guy Pants, sir. This guy is weird. Did you see his nose? It could have gone to the Poco nose, I tell you what. So he said dried shroom and buy a dusty hammer. Huh? Paracar, are you gonna be okay over there, man? He's just, I'm a little just nervous, dude. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't like the hammers, man. They freak me out, man. I'm a little weird. What the hell's going on there? Oh. Why did I go Luigi mode there? Buying a dusty hammer after a dried shroom is a secret sign that only friends of Mr. Malstafa know. That means you're in with Malstafa. Imagine if just some random guy came in and bought those two items for no apparent reason. They'd be like, oh. Huh. It'd just be awkward. Hey, brother, good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? Where's Malstafa? Yeah. He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Outpost. Just keep going up, my man. So we have to go to the highest point in Dry Outpost, and where that is conveniently now gone. So all we have to do... Huh? Where'd the guy go? Well... Well, I guess we can go up now. Whee! I'm moving on up in the world, guys! I'm doing great financially. And then I'll come plummeting down once I'm done. Also, there's a letter back here. If you want to get that real quick. It's a bit good for you, baby cake stunts even. Wait, what? But aren't you? Sheik. I thought you were Sheik. Ah, Mr. Nice Guy, we meet again. I'm glad you found me. Have some decency, man! I'm Malstafa. I'm the one you've been seeking all this time. I'm also not really seeking that part of you, man. Seriously, the clothes. Put them back on. When I am out and about in Dry Outpost, I use the name Sheik. It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. I meet people all the time, but you are by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Because I gave you a lemon. Because I gave you a lemon. The nicest person in the world is the guy who gave you a lemon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I like this logic right here. Your name is Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to Dry Ruins. I have a feeling you are an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place, for my ancestors have watched over it for many generations. I'm gonna kinda speed through this. If I do not keep the evil folk at the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one the secret. Jeez, jumping all over the place, aren't you? I'll give you this. A pulse stone. The closer you get to the Dry Ruins, the faster it flashes. This pulse stone gets the key to finding the Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The pulse stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the pulse stone will flash. Follow where it leads you. Follow your nose! Follow your nose! Follow your nose, Toucan Sam! What? Who? I don't know. Find the place where the pulse stone flashes the fastest and use it to open the way. Thank you, Malstafa. I will go now! Hey, Speed Racer! Oh, I'm kidding. Alright. So before we head off to God knows where in the middle of the desert because he's an asshole, we'll probably starve and dry out or dehydration. We're going to talk to this fellow, well, this woman hiding behind apparently everything. What she's going to do is she's going to give us a spell. And if you pay, like, I didn't really want to do that because oh, I can just, okay, yeah, cool. I will pay for the ordinary course because I can't pay for the special course. What this does is basically when we enter in a random battle, she's gonna appear for some random reason, and she's gonna grant us a special perk during the battle. It'll happen for a limited amount of time depending on how much you pay. So if you pay for the special course, it'll last longer, and the higher the amount of money, it'll last longer. It's a good perk, and it's really worth coming back here if you're really just gonna get into a lot of battles. It's really, it is worth it, honestly. So, now we're gonna head back out to the desert and see if we can find the mystical ruins of Zanzibar. And see if we can find Melvions. Or something, I don't know. Let's make up random words and hope they make sense. Not too late, they didn't. Okay. So, all we have to do is just walk out in the middle of the desert like a bunch of retards. Hey, man, how's it going? You looking... That water's looking pretty good, man. Steal it! Okay. Okay. So all we're gonna do is just traverse around here and wait for the pulse stone to start like beeping like a madman because that's what it does. It's pretty mad. Don't jump into these. These will send you to random areas in the middle of the desert and you will not know where you are. So Be careful of that, will you? Okay. So, we're gonna keep going this way. Just gonna keep going to the left. I tell you what, this desert is really expansive, though. So, yeah, you wanna be careful. You wanna be careful, pal. Okay. There is one... Whoa! Okay, how do work? No. Oh, I probably should have healed before I left the desert, man. Oh, that was a... Ooh, I barely ran away from that fight. Holy crap. You know what? Screw it. I don't care about coins. Screw the coins. Screw them. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, I'm at the edge of the desert. Well, crap. Should talk about that before I went to a psychologist. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Okay. There's supposed to be something hidden out in the middle of the desert, and I can't... There's a hidden treat. Well, this isn't... Ooh, right dart, right dart, right dart. Might need that. I should need that. I'm not even gonna fight the Pokies. Guys, please, please, please. I know I'm famous on all that, but you gotta give me my personal space sometimes. I mean, it's just not right. It's uncalled for. Oh, wait, I remember now. Hang on, I'm gonna cut back to that block. There was a block on the ground and I didn't hit. Hang on. I think there was a block right... Yeah, this is it. Okay, so what happens is... Oh, no, you don't. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's happening again. The nightmares. Hang on. So I'm going to eat this, and what's going to happen is... If you hit this block... Well, that's one thing that just happened. Run away from that, because I don't want to fight 4 of them at the same freaking time. But hey, you know, that's just me. So what happens is, if you hit this block 10 times, you get another mushroom. I'll fight you guys. And what happens is, if you hit that block 50, or I think 100 times, it'll give you something very special. So it's gonna take me a while to get it, mostly because it takes a lot of hits, and the fact that I have to kill these guys because they keep interrupting me. I'm not a big fan of that either. So I'm just gonna cut the rest of this fight, and maybe the other one if I have to. God damn! Alright, so we leveled up from that battle. I don't know really what I want to upgrade. I think I'll go with BP. BP is usually not that helpful early on in the game. I'd recommend going for FP, but I don't know. I feel a little ballsy. Okay, so we got a super shrimp from that, but what happens if we hit it 100 times? Well, let's find out. Okay. Okay. Man, I was running out of days there for a minute. So we got an Ultra Shroom, and what that does, it restores 50 HP. So, hold on to that. You don't want to lose it. Okay, now we're going to traverse the desert once again, as we were originally intended, and hopefully not run into more enemies, because that's not good for anybody, knows it. Jesus, it's beeping like a stopwatch or something. I don't know. I don't have any clever metaphors. Oh, it slowed down. Or did it? I don't know. Oh God! Get away from me, ugly! Dude, you're ugly! You got the ugly! I don't want to catch it. Okay. So it's all the way up here at the top, apparently. Here it is! It's beeping like crazy. Jesus. So, what do? I guess I put it in here. Guys, I found Atlantis!